Why do some of the world's smartest minds work overtime to disprove God? We're not talking about people who simply don't believe. We're talking about those who actively, passionately fight the idea that God could exist. Why? Here's the truth no one wants to say out loud. It's not because of logic. It's not because of evidence. It's because of control. The smartest people in the world are trained to believe that everything must be explainable by them. That truth must be measurable. That if it can't be calculated, it can't be real. So when you introduce God, a being who isn't observable, who isn't testable, who isn't under their microscope, they reject it. Not because there's no evidence, but because they're not in control of it. This isn't about science, it's about psychology. And here's where it gets real. Admitting there's a God means admitting there's someone greater, someone with authority. And let's be honest, nobody wants to be accountable. Not the powerful, not the brilliant, not even the moral. They would rather believe in billions of universes they can't prove than in a creator they might have to answer to. And let's talk ego. Some scientists spend their lives becoming experts in the universe. Imagine what it does to their identity if the entire cosmos was created by a mind they've ignored. Imagine what it means for their pride, their reputation, their career. So instead of asking, like, could this be true? They ask, how do I prove this isn't true? Because if God is real, then truth isn't just a discovery, it's a revelation. And that humbles even the smartest minds. But humility is rare in academia. They wear brilliance like armor to hide fear. Fear that everything they've built might be built on sand. Let me be clear. This is not an attack on science. Science is a method. But when scientists become priests of their own worldview, they stop seeking truth and start defending territory. They mock believers as foolish. But what's more foolish? Believing everything came from something, or believing everything came from absolutely nothing with no cause, no reason, and no purpose. This war isn't between science and faith. It's between truth and pride. The greatest minds are not always the most honest ones. Some are just too scared to ask the one question that would unravel it all. What if I've been wrong? So here's your challenge. If you're listening right now and you felt like your faith was stupid, your questions invalid, or your belief in God outdated, I want you to remember this. Truth isn't afraid of questions, but pride is, and in the end, pride won't save you. So don't follow the noise. Don't worship credentials, search for what's real, because the universe isn't afraid to tell you who made it. We're just afraid to listen. Welcome back to Echoes of the Beginning. We're just getting louder.